Imagine this. You're on a quest to discover your family's history, but you've hit a roadblock. It's a common scenario for many of us when we are trying to delve into our family's past. The problem often lies in gaining access to family photos, an invaluable resource for preserving and understanding our family's history. These pictures serve as a window to the past, telling stories and unlocking mysteries of our ancestors. Unfortunately, complicated family dynamics can often throw a wrench in the works. Maybe it's a distant relative who has control over the family album, or a family feud that's keeping these memories under lock and key. It can be incredibly frustrating, feeling like the key to your past is just out of reach due to circumstances beyond your control. But don't worry, there are ways to navigate these dynamics and get your hands on those precious pictures. First, let's talk about the power of open communication. Picture this. Aunt Martha has a trove of old family photos tucked away in her attic. Her cousin George, an avid family historian, has been yearning to lay eyes on those precious mementos. One day, George decides to approach Aunt Martha. He expresses his deep interest in family history and the value these photos hold for preserving that history. George's sincere conversation strikes a chord with Aunt Martha. Her previous reluctance to share fades away. She opens her attic and thereby her heart to George, allowing him access to the family treasures. This scenario underlines the importance of empathy, understanding, and respect in our conversations. It's about more than just gaining access to photos. It's about connecting on a deeper level with our loved ones, acknowledging their feelings, and respecting their boundaries. So remember, open communication can often be the key. What if direct communication doesn't work? This is where mediation comes in. Picture this, two siblings at odds over family photos, unable to reach a consensus. The tension was palpable, until they brought in a neutral third party, a trusted family friend, to help facilitate a discussion. This friend, acting as a mediator, didn't take sides, but instead helped them communicate more effectively, offering a fresh perspective on the issue. The siblings were able to understand each other's viewpoints better, and eventually they reached a resolution. This isn't an isolated tale. Professional mediators often play a pivotal role in such situations. They are trained to handle sensitive family matters and assist in resolving disputes in a non-confrontational way. They can help to ensure that everyone's voice is heard and that a fair agreement is reached. So remember, when direct talks fail, consider mediation. At times, legal assistance may be necessary. Imagine this scenario. Uncle Joe, your family's unofficial historian, has passed away. His daughter, your cousin, has inherited all of his belongings, including a treasure trove of family photos. But she's not interested in sharing them or even preserving them. In such a situation, you might be left with no choice but to seek legal help. It might seem drastic, but when it comes to preserving your family's history, sometimes you need to take extraordinary measures. Legal rights related to family photos can be a complex issue, and it's essential to understand your rights. A lawyer can help you navigate these murky waters, providing advice on how to proceed and whether you have a legal right to access these images. Remember, the goal isn't to create family strife but to ensure that precious memories don't get lost or destroyed. While it's a last resort, don't be afraid to seek legal help when needed. In the digital age, there are more ways than ever to ensure access to family photos. Technology has been a game changer, opening up avenues we could only dream of a few decades ago. Imagine this. Aunt Mary, living halfway across the world, has a trove of old family photos. Back in the day, you'd have to wait for a snail mail package or a rare visit. But today, she can just scan those pictures and share them via email or a cloud storage service. It's like having a personal time machine at your fingertips, whisking you away to precious family moments of yesteryear. And it's not just about accessing old photos. We're also creating digital family albums in real time. Platforms like Google Photos allow us to create shared albums where everyone can contribute. So whether it's Uncle Bob's fishing trip or young Lily's first day of school, everyone gets a front row seat to these cherished family moments no matter where they are. Social media, too, has bridged distances and brought us closer. It's not uncommon to find family members connecting on Facebook, sharing photos, and reminiscing about the good old days. It's like a virtual family reunion happening round the clock. But, as with everything, there are challenges. Privacy concerns, digital divides, or even something as simple as Aunt Mary not being tech-savvy enough. These are real issues that need addressing, but with a bit of patience, guidance, and the right privacy settings, these hurdles can be overcome. So there you have it, the best ways to navigate family dynamics and ensure access to your family's photographic history. Give these methods a try and share your experiences with us at Camera Americana on Facebook and here on YouTube. Remember, every photo tells a story and every story is worth preserving.